Jimothy! It is a monumental day, not just for our series on Halloween store tours, but for the TravelZombie channel as a whole, as we visit for the first time ever on this channel, the mecca of all Halloween stores, Spirit Halloween. My name is Craig, I am the TravelZombie, and welcome to Prime Time. All right, let's head in. Wow. And right away, we are greeted by their Camp Harbor Lake theme for 2026. All right, let's say we say hello to Jason first. What's up, Jason? How you doing, man? Whoa! Okay, I thought we were cool. I'm sorry. That Jason animatronic, of course, $300. This guy is called the Pumpkin Punisher. Let's see what he does. Oh. Okay. All right, let's go and check out the rest of the display. And this guy's called Buzz. Let's check him out. His eyes light up and he's flapping his wings. I think that's all he does. Ooh, this is interesting. I'm interactive. Listen to me and respond with one of the following keywords: luck, power, love, or money. If you succeed, I'll continue our conversation. If you fail, I'll ask you to try again. All right, let's give it a shot.
Oh, what is it that ails you? A broken heart? Are you powerless? Bad luck, or is it wealth you need?
Wealth. Money.
Money, money, money. Ah, mortals and their petty desires. I will grant you this spell, but I hope you are ready when I come to collect.
That's ominous. So this is called Trash Bandit, but me being a 90s kid, I'm expecting Oscar the Grouch. Jimothy! Hey, it's Big Mike. Let's see Big Mike. So we're walking further into the cabin, and these are the kind of details that I love as a haunted house guy. If you look up inside of the canoe here, there's a skeleton hiding. And then we look over to the right and we find the radio station. And not only do they have these sitting here, oh, they're taped down, it looks like, but these books are moving. That's so cool. Hello? Is anyone there? All you had to do was just say no. Oh, you know, we gotta check out the clown girl, right?
My night bread. Nobody knows.
Welcome to my lonely circus. Do you want to see a magic trick? Ta-da! What do you think?
That's amazing.
I'll make you disappear.
Ooh. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen at a Spirit. The Xenomorph. And it's not just a statue either. It's actually an animatronic. Let's see what he does. that's so dope. I keep forgetting to tell you guys how much these cost. The Xenomorph is $450. So many animatronics, including this bog monster for $300. Let's see what he does.
Get out of my way!
I mean, you could just ask. You don't have to be so rude about it. I don't see a price on this little guy, but let's see what he does. If he does anything. There he goes. Wow, that was quick. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be good.
No need to worry anymore. There's no one left to hurt you.
That's so cool. I apologize in advance if you guys can't hear the animatronics because they have some very loud music playing in the background, so I might have to strip the audio out other than my voice. But we're gonna do our best here. So let's see what this guy does. His name is Jeremy Jaws, and he is $250. And this is one of the most popular and sought-after animatronics that Spirit has this year. For $500, Freddy Fazbear. Let's test him out. All right, so I believe we've seen all of the animatronics, so now we're gonna walk around, we're gonna see what kind of costumes and home decor and stuff like that they have. I love these pillows. They have the black and purple spiders, they have the jack-o'-lantern, they have a bat, but what I love the most are these right here. I believe they're called a death moth or something like that. They have a blue one, not blue, a teal one down there at the bottom, and then they have the pink one here, and they also have a bat down there that's the same shape. Really, really cool. $39.99 a piece, by the way. And they have all manner of socks, and not just horror themed. Of course, they do have the horror themed ones, but you've also got SpongeBob, Scooby-Doo, Hello Kitty, all kinds of stuff, even blood-spattered socks. Valentine's ghost face, $29.99. I am not sure where these guys are from. I'm assuming some anime or something like that, but they look really, really cool. Spirit also has all of your fake spider web needs covered in multiple colors. Even Cosmo and Wanda. Horror themed shot glasses for $1 a piece. I see Michael Myers. I see Scream. I see Pennywise. Chucky. And I believe I see Jason on the other side too. They have so many different children's costumes, and they all look to be about $25 to $35 depending on what you're looking for. They have Lightning McQueen and a Lightning McQueen driver suit. They even have child ghost face costumes, one of which has a glow-in-the-dark mask, one which has a regular, and then another that has a purple chrome mask and matching buckets. Now these are the kind of Halloween buckets that we did not have when I was a kid. They have a SpongeBob SquarePants Halloween bucket. And this is cloth, by the way. $16.99. And your candy goes in there. That is awesome. Now we're aging up a little bit here into the young girls section. And they have blinged out Ghostface. They have both the mask and his knife. Bedazzled. Wes Craven would be proud. And most of the costumes in this department range from about $35 to $50, give or take. And I love this because they have the Red Ranger costume for both boys and girls. And if you grew up with the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series like I did, you know that the Red Ranger in that series was a man. But you know what? It's 2026. Little girls can be whatever they want. And you can tell that we found the boys section because superheroes everywhere. And of course, it wouldn't be Spirit Halloween without a million variations of Ghostface. You have an aged devil face, which is Ghostface branded. But you also have a Dead by Daylight Ghostface, which I've never played Dead by Daylight, but I've heard it's a great game, so that's interesting. You have one that's an inflatable piggyback Ghostface, where it looks like Ghostface is carrying you. And all of these variations of the mask, including the classic one that's been out since I was a kid that actually bleeds. That's awesome. And here's something you don't see often. The boys' costumes actually cost, some of them anyway, slightly more than the girls' costumes. This Darth Maul, $59.99. And yet another perennial favorite of Spirit Halloween, Michael Myers. This one specifically from Halloween 2, and they even have the Myers work shirt. That is so cool. And I'm sure we're gonna see a bunch more of those too. I also love stuff like this because look at how intricate that looks. Let's see how much these are. They are $31.99. And there's a bunch more. There's not just those. My favorite ones are down here at the bottom because look at how beautiful and intricate that is. I wonder if these are the same price. $24.99 for that one. And then there's also this here. And this one is so much heavier. $22.99. All right, so now we're getting to the home decor, which is going to be some repeats of stuff that we've already seen at other stores, but they do have a lot of Spirit branded stuff here too, so there is going to be some original stuff. And are these not just the cutest? Look at the pink baby Ghostface. These look to be about $50 a piece, which if I had the money, I would love to get a few of these. They have a little baby Chucky. You know, they have these sinister Spirit dolls, and the only thing that I can think of, because these are not electronic in any way that I can tell, is that old ladies used to buy stuff like this and use them to decorate their house, and they were just as creepy as what Spirit Halloween is selling now. Here's one of those Spirit exclusive headstones that we haven't seen yet anywhere else. Lizzie Borden. Lizzie Borden took an axe She gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41, 1860 to 1927. Now, there's a lot of controversy about whether Lizzie Borden actually did it or not. She was, I believe, if I remember correctly, acquitted on the charges and died without ever having gone to jail for it. And the numbers of how many times she struck them are also disputed. More on that later, because I do hope to go to the Lizzie Borden house someday and take you guys with me. These poor babies got some boo-boos. Here lies Beetlejuice. Some of this stuff is very similar to some of the props that we used in my haunted house days, except when we had pig heads like this that we would get, the pig head would be fake, but the hook right here would be a real metal meat hook. That's scary, isn't it? For all my Terrifier lovers, which I still haven't seen the movie yet, don't get mad, please. But they have so much Art the Clown stuff here. They have these string lights, and then I also see up here, they have a 17-piece bath set. Let me see if I can get it down and see how much it is for you. Let's see. $49.99. As a fan of the original Beetlejuice, I love this. This is just, oh, it's a storage box, actually, of the handbook for the recently deceased. And then next to it, over here, we have a ghost face now showing shadow box. Oh, wait, it turns on. No, it's dead. Sorry. They have a couple of different Chucky dolls. There's your talk. Oh, he talks. Hold on. Can't hear what he's saying, but he is talking and he's moving. And then over here next to him, we have a tied up Chucky that's wearing a Hannibal Lecter style mask. That's really cool. The talking Chucky. Let me see how much he is, because we always have to do that here, right? Let's see. Does he have a price? Yes, he does. $89.99. And then the other one, $99.99. There is a lenticular of Lizzie Borden with her axe. And they have all kinds of stuff for your bathroom. They have shower hooks from Ghostface, some generalized spirit ones. They also have spirit Halloween curtains and Ghostface shower curtain. More Art the Clown, Pennywise, and of course, Chucky and his bride, Jason. Some of my favorite stuff at Spirit Halloween every year is the signs. The Beetlejuice one. I love the Valentine's Day Ghostface. Dead and Breakfast, that's awesome. Bates Motel. The Friday the 13th sign down there, I love that. And again, for you Art the Clown fans, there he is with his sunflower glasses. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of Spirit's masks, but some of these are okay. Like, I love this Michael Myers mask. This one, not so much, but I love this one. We also have a decent Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street 4. And so much gothic homeware. Too much to even show all of it on camera. Okay, now this surprises me because I don't recall ever seeing Maron makeup at Spirit Halloween before. I was fully prepared in this video to tell you guys not to buy your Halloween makeup at Spirit. But this is one of the makeups that we used to use at one of the very, very high-end haunted houses that I used to work at. So let's see what the prices are like on these. $9.99. So a little more on the expensive side, but this is grease makeup. So this is going to be a little bit more difficult to get off. If you want something that is easier to get off, but also stays on, try to find an alcohol-based makeup. Although that's going to cost you a little bit more, but it's going to stay on. It's not going to sweat off, and it's going to be easier to get off as long as you have the right wipes for it. They also have the full-sized light-up marshmallow helmet. And of course, they have the essential Wuchi prosthetics that are super, super, super easy to put on, just so long as you know how to blend them right and make them look like they are actually part of your skin. And a whole wall of nothing but wigs. And you can definitely tell that we're getting to the more, we'll say, adult costumes. Yeah, I don't want to lose my channel, so we're moving on from that one pretty quickly. All right, we found the funny adult costumes, which appear to start about $40. They have a hot dog inflatable, pickle, chips and salsa, ketchup and mustard, cup noodles, recycle costume, bacon and egg. I love it so much that they have a whole aisle for nothing but pirate costumes. 20s gangster, suit, vest, hat. Oh, this is so cool. If you have a firefighter costume, you can actually fill this with water and it'll shoot water. And of course, the costumes that it would go with. And see, this is where we get to the kind of stuff that I absolutely love. We have a hockey-style Michael Myers hoodie, $49.99. So I saw these two Michael Myers masks first, but I never thought I would ever see what I'm looking at right now below them. Bedazzled Michael Myers and his bling knife from Halloween 2. And they have so many different variations of Pennywise, including the OG, played by Tim Curry, who we just learned today passed away. Rest in peace, Dr. Frankenfurter. As I've said multiple times through this video, Spirit is an absolute treasure trove when it comes to Art the Clown. They have both the regular squeaky clean version and the bloody version, as well as the version with the sunflower glasses and a light up knife prop. And yet again, the hoodies here. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Where is the tag now? There it is. $49.99. And I almost missed this one that appears as though it's crocheted. Look at that. And then we'll flip it around. And it's the same thing on the back, but the hood's covering it up. And I also love, if I could get this, would also get this to match. The hoodie is $69.99 and the hat $22.99. And they have a very similar Ghostface hoodie too. I would assume it's about the same price. As a child of the 90s that grew up saying, "What's up?" I love this. And right above it, they also have the mask, knife, and voice changer combo with the gloves for Ghostface. Okay, this might be one of the coolest things that we've seen today. A Freddy Krueger Supreme Edition replica metal glove. And the fact that it's actually made of metal is really, really cool, because most of these are made out of plastic. Now, I have kind of an indirect history with Robert Englund, who played Freddy Krueger. My boss from the haunted house that I worked at actually directed a movie with Robert Englund in it, and several of my friends got to have dinner with him, have drinks with him, and shoot a movie with him. We've already seen a million Ghostface masks, but I just had to show this one because it looks so unique. He's covered in burlap. This might be one of the better masks that we've seen since we've gotten here. Beetlejuice. And now we get to the coolest part of the adult costume section. A $100 Darth Vader helmet. And I know you can't really see it in there, but I'm trying my best. The reflections aren't my friend right now. There are so many adult superhero costumes here. They even have several different variations of Poison Ivy, the Joker, and they have Harley Quinn's baseball bat. That is so cool. The baseball bat is $29.99. But let's see if it's real wood. It is not. Oh, hey, Reggie. Get out of my swamp. Oh, this is cool. They have a replica Ghostbusters ghost trap. And let's see how much it is. $49.99. And of course, in 2026, you can't have Halloween without the Wizard of Oz and Wicked. And there's the ruby red slippers and all of the costumes. Okay, now this is just silly, but I actually kind of love the shirt. It's finger licking good, secret recipe. Let's see if there's anything on the back. Nothing on the back, but that's still cool. They even have a KFC crossbody bag. Let's see how much it is. $29.99. Not bad if you want to look completely ridiculous. Run like the wind, Bullseye. To infinity and beyond. Wow, so Spirit had a really strong showing this year in a lot of areas. We're going to talk about it a little bit more in depth though, because this is not the end of this video. We are also stopping by Dunkin' Donuts to get our first taste of their fall menu. All right, we've arrived. Let's head in. All right, we got the loot. So I got here and they only had one pumpkin spice donut hole left, which I wasn't gonna get, but can't leave the little guy lonely, right? So let's give him a try first. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Super fresh, moist. Tastes exactly as you would expect it to from 20 plus years of going to Dunkin' every Halloween. And now, possibly the main event, my pumpkin spice iced coffee. Decaf, because I am a bit sensitive to caffeine, with oat milk and liquid cane sugar. Let's shake it up a little bit, in fact, and give it a taste. Ooh. Oh, wow. Every year, that hits my soul in a place that lays dormant most of the year. I'm going to give that another sip. All right, time to try the donut. I assume it's going to be every bit as good as the donut hole. And I was correct. Fresh. The glaze is good. Absolutely amazing. Now, on to talking about Spirit Halloween. We have to give our verdict. How did they hold up against the other stores that we've been to? To be honest, I think that they had one of the most, one of the strongest showings that we've had so far, especially in terms of the animatronics. I think they had the best animatronics this year. The masks, I've kind of always had an issue with the masks at Spirit. A lot of them are not the most accurate. That's not to say that they're not bad or that they're a bad value or anything like that. I just think that they could be a little bit more accurate, especially masks like some of the Freddy Krueger masks that we saw. And so that's something that I would hope that they would work on. If somebody from Spirit is seeing this, I hope that you guys take that to heart and realize that this is not me trying to, bag your product. It's just me wanting things to be better. They had some really, really, really unique and really, really cool items that I loved. The burlap ghost face mask being one of them. But by far the main event of Spirit was the animatronics. And me having worked in the haunted attraction industry for 15 years, I do not scare easily. I have walked through entire world-class haunted houses with their owners, and the owners have at times remarked to me, "You didn't jump once. You didn't get scared a single time." And that's true, because once you've done it, you've done everything. You expect things even when you're not expecting them. I'm not really sure how I could explain it better than that. But these animatronics, you guys saw it. A couple of them made me jump. So good job. Good on you, Spirit Halloween, for that, man. And because of that, I think so far, Spirit Halloween takes the cake out of all of the 7, 8-ish, whatever it is, stores that we visited on this channel. And make no mistake about it, we might go and visit a couple of more stores at some point. We're definitely going to be trying to do some Halloween events and some haunted houses, but right now, Spirit Halloween is the king. And with that, I must bid you all adieu and say goodbye and good night.